Now let's talk about quickly on weather. There's just two things. I'm not going to be talking about too much about weather within Toronto and Vancouver because there's so many videos out there, but two things. Toronto, Ontario, there's a lot of snow. It can get really cold. Last year or early this year, it went until -40, and that's just something that it will, you have to deal with, which is like a lot of snow in the city. But on the upside of that is you do get much more sun in here, and summer can get until 30 degrees. Now Vancouver, simple logic as well. They have less snow. It's milder weather in there. I believe it's around 0 degrees, maybe -5 in the winter. They do get the occasional snow, but you don't get that much snow compared to Toronto. But on the downside of that as well is that it rains a lot. So it's kind of like the two questions you have to ask yourself. Am I going to take snow in the cold, but I get more sun in the summer? Or am I happy having a lot of rain, but also milder weather and milder or less snow itself? So just two things about the weather, whether you're gonna go for A or you're gonna go for B. Now, cost of living, Toronto, Vancouver, I would say it's pretty much the same if you don't think about the housing, if you were just to think about food, but you also have to factor in, which is my next topic, the career opportunities, is that average salaries in Vancouver is smaller or lower compared to Toronto. Now, career opportunities, I would say just for tech, that's something I'm personally in terms of what I do, what's my job and industry. In the tech industry or computer software, I would say that the salaries are higher here in Toronto, and career opportunities are bigger in here, just because a lot of the tech companies or US companies, when they expand to Canada, they pretty much would open a Canadian headquarters, most likely in Toronto compared to Vancouver, mainly because of the tech talent. They'll be able to hire more for those people living in the city compared to Vancouver. So if you are in different industry like finance or construction or whatnot, I would suggest to look into the different job postings and also connecting to people on LinkedIn, just having a feel in terms of those different industries itself. Now, the last part I'm going to be talking about, which basically I feel for me is as important as the weather, housing, and whatnot, is the lifestyle. So you really have to think about what kind of hobbies or what are the things I like to do within the weekend or after I do work. For me, I prefer going to the mountains or going for hikes, going for picnics, and going for road trips. So I feel Vancouver is a place for that. You maybe have a different opinion, but what I've noticed when I was in Vancouver is that people on the weekend, they really go for hiking. They have this healthy lifestyle that I somehow felt. When I was there, everyone just like going out, running on the seawall, which is absolutely beautiful. There's so many parks. It's a dog-friendly city as well. Same with Toronto. And it's just a different kind of feel where you go into Vancouver, it's just a mix of city and you have the view of the mountain even though you're in downtown. Now, Toronto itself, I feel it's very fast-paced. I feel it's kind of, going out to the bars, going to the restaurants. I didn't really feel it's much more family friendly. That's really just my own opinion, but it's just kind of like very fast-paced city, big city vibes, going to downtown and stuff like that, which I personally didn't really like. So it really depends on your lifestyle. What do you prefer? Do you prefer a much more laid back, or you much more prefer something fast-paced, every day going out, or things to do, mingling with people and stuff like that? So it really depends on those two things. So those are the things I feel which are kind of like the major differences between Toronto and Vancouver. I'm interested to hear from you guys if you have any questions. Either you're living in Toronto, you're living in Vancouver, or you're just looking to move to Canada. And for people who actually live in both cities, comment down below. Let me know which one you prefer, Toronto or Vancouver. But subscribe to my channel if you felt that this was a great and informational video. Like this video as well, and like what I mentioned, connect with me on Instagram. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!